Hi guys, today I am bringing you a tarot journal video. So I've been doing the setup for my July pages and also the front cover because this is a new journal. So I hope you enjoy it. You'll see a setup for recording daily draws and cards of the week. You'll see a page for where to record gratitude and the tarot, and also there's a double spread for moon working and the tarot. So stay tuned for that. Happy July everybody. I have no idea how we've got to July already, but we're there. So have a wonderful July and I hope you enjoy the video.
So I found this sketchbook for pennies in a charity shop with handbags on the front. Not really the imagery I want for the front of my tarot journal. So you can see here I'm just adding Alice in Wonderland imagery and then sequins in the colour of the 4 elements to just turn it into something a little bit more fitting for what I'm after. And then I start to add bits of broken vintage jewellery that I've collected over the years, and also some stickers that say tarot journal. I'm trying to do this in the centre to make an eye shape to represent the third eye that you open, developing your intuition, which for me is all part of my tarot journey. So coming on to the inside cover, I carried on the theme inside with the Alice in Wonderland. I also added the word glittering in stickers, which refers to my favourite quote, "Look at the world through glittering eyes, for those who don't believe in magic will never find it." These vintage stickers make my inner child so happy. They represent all the things I love, knitting, textiles, art, gardening, flowers, and my pets. And that's for me what tarot's all about. It's all about self-love and allowing myself permission to follow the passions that I want. So the cover's done, and now we've got to setting up the July spread for me to use. Now this month's full moon is a buck moon, so I went with that theme because I really want to start working with moon cycles more in my tarot practice. So I decided to do a watercolour and ink painting based on the idea of the buck moon. So this is what you can see me doing here. I will photograph and reprint this painting in smaller sizes to use throughout the July pages.
built to last. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no.
So here's a smaller printout of the finished painting, and this is being added on with some silver card to the cover page for July. This is going to be where I record what decks I'm using, what oracle decks I'm using, and any key cards that I pull for the general energy of the whole month.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get up.
Now we come to the next page, which is what I'm setting up to record the daily draws that I do on each week. I only wanted one page for this, so I needed a way of creating space. So what you see me doing here is taking single pieces of paper and folding them into 8-page books and then slicing them in half. I'm going to use these as signatures just to sew into a bit of scrap cardboard to create an additional book that I attach to the page. This will be a place for me to record what I pull daily and any just general quick thoughts about it. There's also some spaces around this little scrapbook to record any key readings that I do throughout the month. The nice thing about cutting the page books in half once you've folded them is some of the signatures end up uncaught and you can use them as fold outs, so that just gives me additional space as well. So it's a nice little technique where you can create quite a bit of space out of virtually nothing really.
Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks,
And this next page is a proper junk scrapbook, a junk book really. You can see I've got old birthday card envelopes, just brown envelopes that come through the post. I've got bits of scrap paper, and I've folded them all and positioned them just to sew, and I'm going to sew them onto the corner of an Amazon box, which is a box that delivered a tarot card deck unsurprisingly. And this page is being set up for my gratitude tarot this month. I really want to focus in this month on using the tarot to develop gratitude. I am decorating the back as well. This page you see will be for moon working and working the tarot with the cycles of the moon. So here we are, a finished flip through with the work I've done so far on this new journal. A sparkly front cover celebrating the third eye being opened and the development of intuition, with imagery from Alice in Wonderland showing how we can fall down rabbit holes exploring this wonderful world of tarot. Much more appropriate than that handbag sketchbook I started with. On the inner cover we have a double spread that my inner child giggles at. It's got all the things on there that represent the stuff that I'm giving myself permission to be and do and explore on this tarot journey. So I love the childlike quality of this double page. And here are the opening pages of the July spread, where I'm going to record all the decks I'm using and the key cards I'm using. The double page to record the daily pulls, whether that be single card or 3 card spreads. It's just somewhere to record what I've pulled throughout the month, with spaces around this little booklet for any key pulls that really resonate that I want to highlight. And here is the moon page for the month. I've added 2 calendars for the July moon phases and also the astrology of the month linked with the moon. And this page, I love this page. It's the gratitude double page spread for me to explore using the tarot to develop gratitude. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to add behind those double doors, but this junk booklet here, made from different papers and just junk envelopes, is where I will be recording some of the results of pulling cards to develop gratitude throughout the month. And this page will just be left for the month in review page before I move forward for next month. So I hope you enjoyed watching me piece this together. I'm really looking forward to using it. I will have to give you feedback at the end of the month to how it goes. If you loved this, like and subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the journey, and have a wonderful July, everybody.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I want